Hey everyone, it's Doodle and it's time for the Mailbox post with me. So I didn't do a whole lot this week, reading-wise, or anything-wise, really. I think I've watched like 5 movies now this week. I saw Breaking Dawn in theater with one of my best friends, and that was exciting. The ending was really good, and I was really happy that Kristen Stewart found some more expressions. Yeah, she's not like standing there the entire movie with her mouth hanging half open, which was really exciting. But the ending was definitely epic, redeemed a little bit of the book, like the series in itself for me, which was cool. But beyond that, I didn't do a whole lot. I read maybe 80 pages of Between the Lines while I was waiting for my studs to get switched out of my car. So that's about it. So, books I got this week. I got a copy of The Sweetest Spell, and I won this from Shannon at a book vacation. I was really excited when I got the tweet saying I'd won. I've been dying to read this book, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it sounds amazing. I cannot wait. Then I won a copy of Greystall by Jennifer Lawrence from Jennifer Lawrence herself, and I thought this book sounded really good. And it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it shouldn't be too terribly long to read, so I'll read it soon. Then I got a bunch of purchase books I'm going to share with you guys. Now, they're mostly new adult titles, and they're all ebooks. So I decided to make today ebook day. So the first book is If I Can't Have You by Lauren Hammonds. And this one is about this girl who almost drowns in the ocean, and this really hot guy saves her. She falls head over heels for him, but he has a girlfriend. Well, 3 years later, she comes to the beach again, and she's filled out, and he sees her, and he's like all over it then, and she is introduced to the brother who she actually met before, but didn't know it, and it becomes this love triangle where both the guys are telling her one thing or another, and it was really, really good. The ending was really sad, but then it picked up, and I was really happy. So, that's all that matters. But it was a really good book. Then we have Stalk Me, which was an awesome read. Keaton's mom is a movie star with a stalker. And the ending, about 2/3 of the way through, I got really sad. And then the ending, it started picking back up again. I was really, really excited. And then it just dropped off. I was like, really? It's a really good book. The second one comes out in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. Then I have a copy of Breathe. And I'm not a huge fan of Marcus, so I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the series or not, because the next book, Because of Low, is based on Marcus. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do about it, but I'm probably at some point going to read it, but not anytime soon. Then the next book I got is Losing It, and the main character, her name's Bliss. She's a virgin about to graduate from college. Well, she doesn't want to be a virgin when she graduates, so her and her best friend, before her last year starts, decide to go out to a bar, and Bliss gets like a little drunk. She's definitely had her share of liquor. She's going to go to the bathroom, and she sees this guy reading a book. I don't remember the book, but he's reading a book, and she thinks it's impressive, so she makes a conversation with him. They start flirting. She ends up going home with him. Right before, they get it on, she freaks out, makes up some excuse, and then leaves. And then they go to class, or she starts school the next morning, and she walks into this classroom, and she sees the guy she was just with like 8 hours prior. And come to find out, this guy is her new professor. So it's like sexual tension for the rest of the book. It was so good. Then I have Charade. And I actually picked this one up after I read What a Boy Wants, which was a really cute read. I really enjoyed it. But Charade is about this girl named Cheyenne. She walks in on her boyfriend having sex with her best friend. And she gets pissed off, breaks up with him, and then he tells her that everyone knows that she is his, and no one on campus is going to want to date her. So she puts on this big show with this guy named Colt, who she meets. He's this hot guy who absolutely hates her boyfriend, or her now ex-boyfriend, and things between them change over time. It's a really good story, and really, really cute read. Then I really, really loved it. It's definitely, you need to read it. Alright, just need to read it. Then the next book is Fall Guy. And this one is about a girl named Evan. And she finds out that her boyfriend is cheating on her with her best friend. And she goes and ends up burning up an orchard. at his grandparents' house on accident, and she ends up in court for it, and she's sitting outside the courtroom, and this guy named Winchester walks up to her, and he's got a court date also, and he waits until after she's done to peace out, and they have this little conversation. He doesn't get her number, but they end up at the same community service site, and she can't resist her attraction towards him, and not everything is as it appears. It's a really good read, and I really liked the ending. It was totally cute and adorable, and I loved it. And then I think my favorite book out of all of them that I've read is The Boy Who Sneaks in My Bedroom Window, and this is about a girl named Amber. She has been abused by her father for as long as she can remember, and I think she's 7 when her brother's best friend, Liam, who lives next door, sees her crying in her bedroom, and he sneaks out at night and climbs the trellis of her room and hops in her window and grabs her on the bed, and she cries on his shoulder while she falls asleep, and it just turns into a habit. And so every night throughout childhood and adolescence, the same thing happens. He sneaks in once everyone's asleep, and she falls asleep in his arms. And it's this adorable read. And now he's a senior in high school, and I don't remember if she's a sophomore or a junior, but feelings towards him start to change. She starts feeling attracted to him. He's this huge player, and she's this girl who's fended off guys her entire life because of her father, and it's really, really good read. I cried so much, and I laughed a little bit, and it had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. It was this big emotional roller coaster. Again, so Charade and The Boy Who Sneaks in My Bedroom Window, the 2 best, I think, out of all of those. Definitely need to read both of them. So that is it for me this week, and I apologize for that 5-minute spiel on books, but I thought you guys deserved it since I've already read them. So that's it for me this week. As usual, on the blog you will see links to the books I mentioned to Goodreads and the 2 people I mentioned. And if you guys leave a comment for me, I will stop by your blog when I get home on Sunday evening and see what you guys got this week. And I think that's it. So I hope everyone has an awesome week, and I will see you guys next week. Doodle is out.